I'm Henry Reed, and I'm here to help you interpret your dream. I'll be guiding you through some interpretation techniques that I've taught for many years. You'll gain new insights by using an approach called inspirational writing. It will help you reach deep levels of inner wisdom to guide you in your dream interpretation. I know from experience that you'll be able to use these workouts to help you understand and appreciate your dreams. There are 7 workouts on this tape. I suggest you practice with the first 1 or 2 until you're comfortable with the process. Then go on and enjoy the others. Each one gives you a different perspective on your dream. Each workout is broken down into several steps. Work one step at a time. Use the pause button on your VCR to be able to go at your own pace. Okay, let's get going. Write your dream down now. You don't have to use every detail. 50 to 100 word version is just fine. But make your dream come alive. Don't write it in the past tense, but in the present tense, as if it's happening right now. Instead of writing, I saw a bear, write, I see a bear. Remember, it's essential to write each step. Don't just think about it, write it. Okay, let's get started. You hit the pause button, and I'll wait for you while you write down your dream.
I write down my dream. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time.
By writing down your dream, you've already begun to interpret it. That's because the words you use to tell your dream give hints about its meaning. So we're going to begin by looking at the words in your dream.
The words of my dream create windows to look upon my life.
Step 1 is for you to read over your dream carefully. And as you do so, pay careful attention to any reactions you might have to some of the words. Note as you read your dream that certain words will create some kind of an effect within you as you read them. Don't be concerned with looking for major symbols in your dream. Simply notice those words that create some kind of feeling in you when you read them, even if you don't know why. Here is my dream. I'm back at work at the insurance company. I'm sitting at my desk worrying over a stack of papers when my friend Mary comes to visit me. She hands me a beautiful red flower and teasingly invites me out to lunch. That's my dream. When I read it, I noticed that I reacted to the words work, insurance company, desk, papers, Mary, flower, and invites. So I underline those words. Now you read over your dream and underline a few words that evoke some kind of special feeling in you.
I read over my dream and underline a few words that evoke feeling. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time. And now, on to step 2.
Step 1 was easy enough. Now take those words and use them as windows to look out upon your life. Here's how. In my dream, for example, I underlined the word flower. To open up that word as a window upon my life, I'll make up 2 or 3 sentences about myself that use that word. An obvious sentence might be, flowers are pretty. But that sentence is about flowers, not about me. Instead, I'll try something like, I wish my creativity would begin to flower. Or, when I open myself to my imagination, it's like a flower blossoming inside me. Or, my creativity feels as delicate as a flower. Well, what if the word is a person's name? I have the name Mary. I could write, Mary is my friend. Again, that's a sentence more about Mary instead of about me. So I'll try something like, Mary, Mary, how does your garden grow? When I'm with Mary, I feel very confident about my abilities. Or, I wish I had the confidence that Mary has. Or, Mary's friendship makes me feel good about myself. There, now I've used the name Mary to say some things about myself. But did you notice that I played with the word a bit to get into the flow? I was using the technique of inspirational writing. Its secret is to just begin writing, and whatever comes, let it just flow out of your pencil. In an ordinary writing, you might sit back for a moment, think up what to write, and then record those thoughts on paper. But now with inspirational writing, you put your pencil to paper first, begin writing, and let the words just flow out. So just let your pencil write, and inspiration will come to you and guide your writing. I want you to visualize your paper as something like a playground, a fun place where you go to play around with words and have fun and exciting things happen. So just put your pencil to the paper and begin writing. Inspiration will come and surprise you. Inspirational writing is playful. Doodle with words. Don't carve them in stone. And remember, the best inspirations will come while you're writing, not while you're sitting back trying to think up what to write. So just begin writing. Before you start, close your eyes for a minute and just relax. Focus on your breathing and notice how your breath flows out and then comes back again, without your having to do anything, if you'll just not get in its way. Just as you can trust your breathing, so you can trust your writing. Allow yourself to write whatever wants to come without controlling it. Allow your pencil to be guided by your inner source of wisdom. It's there just as surely as your next breath. Now, as you begin to make up sentences about yourself using your dream words, enjoy the play on words. Experiment. Have fun. The sentences will write themselves. Be permissive. Be patient. If a word doesn't seem to come up with sentences, then skip it. You can come back to it later. And don't stop with just one sentence, but go on. Try for another sentence and another. Play with it. Let yourself be surprised. Begin now and let your pencil do the writing while you meditate on the feeling of the word.
Using words from my dream, I make up sentences about myself and my life. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time. And now we are going on to step 3.
Making up sentences about dream words can be fun. It's always a surprise what can come out. That's what makes inspirational writing such a good tool for working with dreams. Now read over the sentences that you just wrote. Ask yourself, what seems to be on my mind? Jot down a few notes about some of the themes and concerns that seem to be expressed in your writing. What comes to mind? For example, in my sentences about Flower and Mary, I note that I seem to be concerned with creativity and confidence. So I write that down and use a bit of inspirational writing to comment on those themes. Creativity, confidence, to create with confidence. I'm not always confident of my creativity. Shyness inhibits me, but when I feel Mary's friendship towards me, it helps my confidence. Be sensitive to yourself as you read over what you've written. Pick up on the themes and concerns that are expressed in your writing. Be open. That's the special opportunity that DreamWork provides. So now write down a few thoughts about what themes you detect in your writing. Then you can use inspirational writing to allow a few more insights to appear.
I can see hints of current concerns in my dream word sentences. I write them down. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time. And now, on to step 4.
Okay, now here's a fun thing to do. Think of your dream as a movie. What would be its title? Write down 2 or 3 titles until you can come up with one that's just right. For example, when I think of titles for my dream, I find myself writing Insurance Company, Flowers, A Good Friend. Okay, let's see. At the insurance company. Or an insurance flower. A flower comes to the insurance company. Oh, I like that one. Read over your dream now and write down 2 or 3 titles until you come up with one that just fits.
I create a movie title for my dream. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time. And now, on to step 5.
You'll always remember your dream now by its title. Now here's another use for dream titles. Use your favorite title and pretend that it refers to you and your life. What could it possibly mean about you? Well, use inspirational writing to find the answer. For example, I might start with my dream title, A Flower Comes to the Insurance Company, and take the word insurance. And I write, insurance, safety, security. I have a strong need for security. My need for security can pull me back to the insurance company, seeking assurance, the company of others, encouragement. Then I might take the word flower and begin to write, how can my creativity flower? Mary's friendship comes and encourages me to blossom like the flower. Okay, already I am beginning to write about how my dream title reflects something about me and my life. Just keep your attention focused on your dream title while your pencil does all the writing. Doodle with the words and you'll be inspired as to the meaning.
The title of my dream suggests some interesting perspectives on my life situation. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time. And now, on to step 6.
Let's summarize what we've learned from the dream work so far. Go back through all that you've written and circle those phrases that seem most important or meaningful. Then copy them down under your dream title. Edit and rearrange that material until you can create a brief statement about yourself that fits with the theme of the dream title. For example, from step 2, I select the most meaningful phrases from my dream word sentences. I'll choose creativity would begin to flower, and a couple of others. Then, from the comments I wrote in step 3, I'll choose create with confidence. From step 5, I'll choose insurance, safety, security. I have a strong need for security, and perhaps another phrase. And now I'll grab all that material and place it under the heading of my dream title, A Flower Comes to the Insurance Company. I read over my collection of phrases and I begin to write. When I get into the headspace of needing security, when I need to work at feeling insured, there can come to me, on the wavelength of a friendly feeling that keeps me company, a blossoming of self-confidence that helps my creativity begin to flower. Got the idea? You're going to be writing a paragraph about yourself. The title of that paragraph is going to be your dream title, and the substance of the paragraph is going to be created out of all that raw material you've already gathered. See how many words from your dream you can weave into your statement. And when you've done, you'll have created an interpretation of your dream, because you'll have said something meaningful about you based on your dream. And that will conclude our first dream workout.
I create my first dream interpretation by writing something about myself based upon my dream workout. Hit the pause button to give yourself more time.